You know, Disneyland's Christmas Castle is certainly an awe-inspiring, beautiful sight.
But I know a bigger one.
Feast your eyes on this.
That's right, just 1 month later, and we're back
At Walt Disney World.
That right there, that is a beautiful sight.
Cinderella's Castle at Christmas.
Are you surprised? I'm probably feeling just as surprised and bewildered as you are.
I haven't slept in well over 24 hours, but I'm finally here.
Back in the Magic Kingdom.
To go full Christmas, Disney World style.
I am very excited. I'm also very tired.
I just had to come get a peek before the park closed.
But for the moment, just a peek.
Just a tantalizing little taste, because not only have I not slept for over 24 hours,
I also haven't eaten in that amount of time either.
so I'm gonna soak in one last little tease of a look here. Get a good little glimpse of Main Street, USA.
Which, by the way, when you're this tired, is even more beautiful somehow.
I am so overstimulated.
Oh, they're doing things back
I
there.
have no time for things. I've got to be going.
One little peek at the Christmas tree. That is nice.
Would you look at the size of that Christmas tree?
And that's it. That's it. I have to stop myself now or I'll never stop.
Oh, we are going to go Christmas crazy in Florida this year. But first, I've got to get out of here
And get myself some grub.
Oh, there's plenty of food for me at the Magic Kingdom, but I'm craving something a little different.
So we've left the Magic Kingdom.
And now we're back.
At Disney Springs.
Look at this place. It's beautiful.
It used to be called Downtown Disney, just like our Disney shopping district back home at Disneyland.
Which was very similar to Universal's sort of City Walk type of thing, but they gave it the zillion-dollar makeover, and now it's Disney Springs.
Some parts of this place are very, very fancy.
Ooh. Ah, very, very fancy.
But there's also my favorite, the older, more quirky bits.
Giant steamboat-shaped restaurants, themed restaurants, rental cars that are actually boats. Yes, you drive them down that dock into the water.
And a whole lot more.
But I'm way too tired and hungry to talk about the dinosaur-themed restaurant.
Or even the giant volcano-shaped rainforest cafe that periodically shoots fire out of the top. Those things are good. Those things are great.
But I came here for the food, and if you have to eat gluten-free,
like me, there's no better place to do it than at Cook's of Dublin.
this place makes the best fish and chips ever.
And luckily for me, for some weird reason, almost everything on the menu can be made gluten-free.
Do you see this? This is so good.
Hot, fresh, and flaky.
That's so good.
If you have celiac disease, or a gluten allergy, or sensitivity, or whatever, it is very difficult to find actually tasty food. This is so good.
Oh my goodness.
I'm full.
And now I have got to get some sleep.
I made it to the other side of the continent. I think I've done my duty.
Now we can hotel and sleep well.
Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I've come to Florida to stay in one of the Disney hotels I've never stayed in before.
Disney's Contemporary Resort. You guys remember this one? The monorail goes right through it. Looks like a giant creepy pyramid straight out of Blade Runner, and the monorail goes right through it.
I was just here a month ago talking about some of its history, some of its features.
I had no idea that just a few short weeks later I'd be walking in here as a guest.
Dude, look how fancy this place is.
This is one of Disney's deluxe resorts.
It's very pricey, very exclusive.
So they try to keep it very modern and stylish in here.
But as futuristic as it looks, this was actually one of the first hotels to open up at Walt Disney World.
And the only hotel at Walt Disney World on the monorail loop that I haven't stayed in.
The monorail loop is the giant loop that the monorail takes around the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Basically the hotels that are the closest to Magic Kingdom.
The others are the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian. I've stayed at both of those, but I've never stayed at the Contemporary before.
Ooh, so fancy. Ooh.
Look at the art. This art is the best art of all of the art.
Look at this. When you come out of the elevators, look at the view you get from up here.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of heights, so this makes me a little nervous.
Would you look at the size of this place? Look at the monorail down there. Inside of the hotel. Look at how ginormous this is. And look at the view of Mary Blair's giant Grand Canyon tile mural. Oh my goodness, we are high up.
This is awesome and terrifying.
Okay, use our magic band to enter. And welcome home. Would you look at this place?
2 beds?
A giant sofa? And what's this? A business area? Ooh, look at this. They left me a little welcome message written in chocolate. There is literally a little white chocolate monorail on this plate. That is amazing. Oh, we got some plugs there, huh? Perfect for my laptop.
Oh, look at me. I have a business. I have a business. What kind of business? None of your business.
Look, some tissues to cry myself to sleep at night with. And what are these? Ooh, a menu and a magazine. I particularly like that they have this little rolling desk so you could maybe eat and work at the same time. Dude, this place is awesome.
Look at these glass doors on the closets.
Wow, plenty of space in there. You got a room safe. Ooh, coffee maker. More art. Now look at that art.
Some people say that modern art is like the emperor's new clothes.
But some people say
that's a real emotional piece.
Which side are you on? Check this out, another closet in which they've stashed my luggage. There's extra bedding up there, fancy lights inside with the glass. Kind of reminds me of IKEA, but fancier. And look at this fancy toilet room.
That's the polite way of putting it.
Dude, look at this. So fancy. Look at you, got all kinds of mirrors and extra lights. Strange, giant, flat-looking sinks with weird spouts and weird water patterns. Disney H2O Plus Beauty Sea Salt Facial Soap gently cleanses face with an oceanside scent. I like it already. Oh, and that's not all. Body wash, shampoo, conditioner, lotion, mouthwash. Dang, I always need to wash my mouth out. Even a shower cap. And hey, what's that? What's a vanity kit? Cotton pads, cotton swabs, and a nail file. Useful. Look at that. There's a hairdryer down there. Look at the schwanky pattern they arranged the towels in, huh? Who could hate on that? I am really digging this funky wall pattern, and look at this marble bath area, huh? Oh, that looks pretty nice.
I'm taking a shower, and I'm gonna be in here for hours.
And if that wasn't nice enough, look at this. The throne room. Whoa, you can come in here, close the weird, creepy glass door, then I'm guessing you can actually see the silhouette of the person from the other side. Oh yeah, I don't think they believe in privacy in the future, you guys. I don't know, that's pretty cool, pretty fancy, but then again, glass doors like this, not 100% sure I'd want to live with those all the time.
I'm very choosy about what kind of silhouettes I want people to see when they're walking past my bathroom.
This is so great. It doesn't feel very Disney-ish, I've got to say that, but it does feel very contemporary. Look at these modern jars. Some people find them appealing, but I have to say personally, I find them quite jarring.
Wow, my own jar.
That's a rather large television set right underneath here. This is an amazing room. I am so excited. I can finally kick off my shoes and relax.
I am so happy. I am at Disney World. I am so happy. I am at Disney World. I am so happy. I am at Disney World.
And I'm in a fancy room that feels a little like a spaceship because it's kind of weird in here. Look at that. I've got a phone. I could call anyone with this. Tito? Oh, and I wasn't even paying attention to the balcony. Whoa. I don't want to be loud out here because I know other people are probably trying to sleep. But I kind of want to scream. Look at that way out there. I don't know if you can see that little glimmer of blue right in the center of your screen. That's Spaceship Earth. That's Epcot over there. Oh, I can see the Four Seasons. And out here is Bay Lake. I can see the Orlando Eye out there. This is crazy.
People staying on the other side of the tower actually have a view out over Seven Seas Lagoon. They can see Magic Kingdom from their balconies. We didn't get that lucky this time.
But this is still amazing. Way out there somewhere is Fort Wilderness, where I was staying last time. Crazy. Now we're in the Contemporary. Look at the pool.
I'm getting too excited. Better go back inside. Yes, this is epic. This is Bangarang Dynamite. I'm super excited, but I'm also super tired.
It's time for me to turn out the spaceship lights.
Shut down the glass closets and get ready to see what this place looks like in the daylight.
I'm just too excited to sleep.
We're staying in the Contemporary Hotel, you guys. This is awesome.
You guys know any ghost stories? It'd be nice to hear a good...
Oh, yeah.
For a second, I forgot where I was. Oh my gosh. Look at this view. Wow. Guys, I can't come to school today. I'm sick with the Florida flu. Hey, look at that. There's Epcot out there. See Spaceship Earth? Kinda tiny, but it's right out there. This is so cool.
All right, wake up. Wake up.
Look at that. You can see all the boats headed to Magic Kingdom or headed to Fort Wilderness or Wilderness Lodge. Over here, you can see the extra wing built onto the Contemporary that has a bunch of suites and stuff like that. You can see the volleyball court. You can see the pools from up here. This is pretty freaking awesome.
This is Bay Lake. This is all a natural lake.
On the other side of the Contemporary is the Seven Seas Lagoon. That's the one in front of Magic Kingdom. That was actually created by Disney. Oh, and that's Bay Lake Tower over there, which looks right into Tomorrowland. They built that for, you know, additional rooms.
Doesn't really match the old creepy Blade Runner style pyramid.
But it looks nice. What's really crazy about these rooms is they were all built kind of like mobile homes and then slid into the pyramid.
Like as in they built the giant frame of the building right here, but they built the actual rooms and furnished them and painted them and the whole thing off-site, brought them here, lifted them up by a crane, and slid them into the slots.
The idea was that every time one of these rooms needed a refresher, needed an upgrade with the styling or anything,
they just build a whole new set of rooms somewhere and then pick them up, slide them in, slide out the old ones.
Now, they've never actually done that. Some people say that it ended up being too expensive. Other people say that when the building settled, it made it impossible to slide the rooms back out.
But whatever the case is, they've never actually done it.
You gotta admit, that's a pretty crazy, pretty cool idea.
This is so cool, the Contemporary. That view is pretty cool.
But you know what's even better, guys, is this view out here. Holy moly. It's a freaking monorail inside the hotel.
Inside the hotel that we're staying. How cool is this?
Wow, it's a whole other thing being in here in the daylight, man. This is crazy. This is also terrifying. I kinda hate this part. Oh my gosh.
Although I gotta tell you, I do like having this bird's eye view of Mary Blair's Grand Canyon Concourse mural.
Look at that. 9 stories of colorful art.
Mary Blair is one of my favorites of Walt Disney's artists.
Among other things, she was the lead creator and designer and artist behind It's a Small World and lots of concept artwork in plenty of Walt Disney movies, and she was brought in to bring a little color to this place.
I mean, imagine this building without a colorful mural.
The architecture is almost brutalist, almost a little too modern, just a little too plain. So adding the Grand Canyon mural here is quite an accomplishment.
It makes me dizzy thinking about how large this thing is.
You know something about Mary Blair that I noticed is that green is never green and red is never red. Like the colors are always just a little bit mixed, just a little bit off.
It just makes everything she does so interesting. The cool part about this is that the mural is on all 4 sides.
Technically 6 sides actually, since the elevators are all in the middle of that giant column.
Look at all this.
That's amazing.
Just take the elevator down here so we can check out another part of the mural.
Oh yeah, here he is.
Just over here above the monorail tracks is the world famous five-legged goat.
Technically, I'm pretty sure since this is the Grand Canyon that that's a bighorn sheep, but people call it the five-legged goat, so we'll go with it.
Look at the very topmost bighorn sheep right there, the topmost one. See him? He's got 5 legs.
Now there's a reason that that goat has 5 legs. Mary Blair stumbled across a concept in Arabic or Muslim art
where sometimes the artist or craftsman would intentionally damage their finished pieces or intentionally put in a mistake into their artwork.
just to sort of remind you that nothing can be perfect but God.
So interestingly enough, she very intentionally incorporated that philosophy into this mural. I think that's pretty cool.
Now the five-legged goat is a very, very well-known Walt Disney World secret.
But just as I was about to head back to my room, I noticed another one. Look carefully right in the center of this image. If you look very, very closely, you will see a crooked tile.
At first I thought maybe it was just on purpose, but no, that tile is crooked. If you were to turn it the other way, it would match in the design perfectly.
So what happened? Did the person installing the tiles make a mistake?
Or is this another one of Mary Blair's, hey, not everything is perfect?
I don't know, but I actually super care.
Any of you guys ever seen that before? Weird.
That is so cool. I could never get sick of watching the monorail come through the hotel. But you know what's almost as good as watching the monorails come through is looking out the window over here at the Magic Kingdom.
That is awesome.
Yeah, now I'm officially jealous of the people who are staying on that side of the hotel who can see that from their balconies. That is amazing. Look at that. You can see the Disneyland Railroad. You can see Splash Mountain, Big Thunder, Cinderella's Castle. Oh my gosh, Space Mountain, New Fantasyland.
That view is amazing. What's that smell?
Smells like gingerbread.
Let's go down for a closer sniff.
Oh yeah, you can really appreciate how much work went into that mural once you get to the bottom. Look how tiny the people are down here.
There's a lot of good stuff in the contemporary.
A bunch of different restaurants in here. A pretty darn large arcade.
With a ton of games including Mrs. Pac-Man and...
craziest of all, maybe the most pressed penny stations I've ever seen next to each other.
That's a lot of pressed penny machines.
And of course, no Disney, anything would be complete without a couple of gift shops. At the Fantasia gift shop, you can buy a little monorail and a little contemporary to go with it.
Now that's the ultimate souvenir.
Lots of toys and games in there, and then next door,
Another shop.
BVG.
That stands for if you're being very good, maybe Mom will buy you something.
Ooh, they got a lot of Christmas swag in here.
You guys seen these new Mickey mugs?
This is a total diversion, but I don't know why I love these.
Oh yeah, you can find almost everything in here.
Disney products of every shape, size, and description to satisfy even the most hungry of souvenir thirsts.
Ah, but here, outside of the gift shops, this solves the mystery of the smell.
Disney hotels are famous for their gingerbread houses during the holidays, and I didn't know this, but the Contemporary is no exception.
Only instead of a gingerbread house,
they built a gingerbread castle.
this one is over 1,400 gingerbread bricks large.
And according to the sign here, includes 17 hidden Mickeys. Whoa, look at that. Look at the other statistics on here. 428 eggs, 998 pounds of flour.
That's definitely not gluten-free.
Look at the size of it. There's a person over there for comparison. This thing is massive. Oh, I see some of the hidden Mickeys. See them right there? They're very, very tiny.
Well, there's one big one.
Way up there. All the rest, you can see them if you look closely, are little gold Mickeys. Weird.
I can't eat gingerbread. That is making me hungry. Just the smell.
It smells so good.
Alright, well, I'm only going to be here for a couple of days. This is actually going to be the shortest Disney World trip I have ever taken.
I literally just came to stay at the Contemporary Hotel because I've never stayed here before.
And of course, to go full Christmas, but more of that later.
If you want to know a little bit more about the Contemporary Resort,
or more about the monorail loop, or more about Disney World in general, last month I was
here and did a ton of filming.
I even got a peek inside the Ballroom of Americas over here where Richard Nixon did his whole "I am not a crook" answer.
Yes, that happened at Disney World. Weird.
I also showed off a lot more of the outdoor amenities here.
And if you go back even farther, I've done 5 weird things at Walt Disney World where we rented a boat from the Contemporary and took it out in front of Magic Kingdom. So pretty cool stuff back on this channel if you keep going back.
All right, boys and girls, that's just about all the time we've got for today.
But stay tuned because there's even more coming.
Last year I didn't film any Disney Christmas stuff at all, so this year I'm more than doubling up.
But you'll have to wait, because right now I gotta take a walk and go get some food. So I'll see you guys all a little further along down the road. Bye-bye.
Gingerbread, gingerbread, bread, that's not for me.
Because I can't eat any bread that isn't gluten-free.
Oh my gosh. Well, my goodness. Honey! Honey, come here! The floor has turned to lava! What? No, I'm serious! You can really feel the heat! The whole darn floor has turned to lava! Well, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Somebody needs to call hotel management. Well, not me, I called for room service earlier. You call them. It's the whole floor. How are we gonna get out of here? Oh, I booked character dining. What are we gonna... Oh, that's dangerous. You gotta be careful. You don't wanna slip and fall on the lava. Honey, be careful. Do you have any lava-proof shoes? Sweetie? Oh, man. Her high heels are gonna be totally ruined on this lava. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's on this side. Oh. Just everywhere. Molten hot rock. Molten magma. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now, I think I'm okay. I'm on the bed. It doesn't appear to be melting, but Honey? Turns out it's just carpet. It's fine.